Hello, my name is Helen Fourness, and I am currently enrolled in Orojo Cosmetology School and would like to be considered for the Arthur M. Miller Scholarship. I strongly believe that beauty can change lives for the better, and it has for mine. I believe that I have a find-a-way attitude like Arthur M. Miller did. As a child, I was limited in the ways I could express myself. I grew up in Richmond, Virginia, where as a girl, I was always being told to be quiet, in the ways that I dress and in the ways that I act, not only by my parents, but as society as well. I turned to fashion and the 90s grunge culture to find a way to express myself without directly disobeying my parents. It became more and more obvious to me that I did not fit in at my school or in 90s Southern society. As I entered middle school, my parents were separated and eventually, after a legal battle, divorced. I had to find a way to survive my depression and anxiety, so I turned to dance and creative color. I used baggy, eccentric clothing to mask my loneliness and sadness about my family falling apart. I was eventually voted most free spirit my senior year of high school. From the time I graduated college to the day I moved to New York City, I just went from job to job and was not really focused on what I wanted for a sustainable career. I continued to perform, but really wanted to be in New York, so I packed all my belongings into a van and drove to New York City with $500 in my bank account. To find a way to make rent and eat, I took on many part-time jobs and did freelance social media on the side. It was clear, however, that I could not sustain 12 jobs and maintain good physical and mental health. I had to find a new way to live. I made a connection on Instagram that led to a stable corporate job that everyone always wished for me. And guess what? I was miserable. The paycheck and benefits, however, were so great that I found a way to endure the negatives. I used fun makeup to brighten my day, and I continued to offer creative hair color for my friends. Here you can see a picture of my friend Alessia, to whom I gave a side shave. My friend Sarah is the first person who allowed me to creatively color her hair. This picture is of her short green-blue phase. Here you will see her hair after she said to me, "Make my hair look like a purple-pink sunset." These two pictures are the before and after I gave her a color correction for a more conservative show in which she was performing. This next look was to give her a break from the mundane of her color correction. Sarah has always supported my find-a-way attitude and is more enthusiastic, I think, about my hair color than sometimes I am.
Hi, I'm Sarah Rohr, and I've known Helen Fourness as a friend and colleague for over 15 years. In that time, I have seen more resilience and perseverance than I would reasonably expect from any one human. Helen has never had enough money or time or energy to do all the things that she wants to do in her life, and yet she has always answered her calling. Be it college, or moving to New York, or making this complete career shift in her mid-30s, she has found a way. Be it extreme budget austerity, or a side hustle, or both, she has found a way. Even when a super scary health issue that necessitated surgery popped up in the middle of her transition into cosmetology school, she found a way. I was with her in recovery when she wouldn't let a day go by without tinkering on her plastic hair model mannequin for as long as her body would allow her to stand at any one stretch of time. Before she was medically allowed to leave the house, she was dyeing hair and styling people who came in to bring her meals. Commitment is an understatement with Helen Fourness. She has been planning this for so long, against so many odds. My deepest wish is that, for once, she could do it with the resources she needs to feel a little more whole while she does it. I know this scholarship doesn't cover everything, but it would be such a heartening testament to her relentless pursuit of her calling, and it would make such a huge difference.
In February 2019, my body started to take on the negativity from my workplace, and my doctor found a lump on my thyroid. I was unable to continue my jolly disposition at my job and was let go June 2019. My thyroidectomy was scheduled for October 2019. However, I decided to start Orojo Cosmetology School September of 20. I took a 2-week medical leave of absence from Orojo Cosmetology School. During this leave of absence, I found a way to be productive. I practiced and studied, and my mom even allowed me to practice pedicure and blow-dry techniques on her. I even gave her a peekaboo of periwinkle to go with her silver locks. I would also practiced skateboard techniques, as you can see here. Here are some samples of some other works that I have done. Thank you to Nina, Sarah, Mom, and everybody else who has helped me through this journey.